Hey Virgo, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm so glad you're here. Please like, share, subscribe if I resonate. For those of you who know, I haven't made a video in a long time, but I'm working on it, okay? I went through a lot of life changes in a couple of years. It was bad. I mean, it was pretty dramatic. And so I've been through a deep healing. I've had to go within. I've had to heal. I've had to work on myself. I haven't been up to it. I haven't been ready. I'm not going to come on here and do readings when I have my own issues, my own resentments, my own shit. And you know what I'm saying? So I just didn't feel like that was fair. So I waited. And even though I'm not all the way in the clear, I am good enough to where I feel like I can come on here and start doing videos. I plan on doing a lot of changes with my setup. My setup's driving me crazy, but I wanted to go ahead and get started. So just be patient. Also created my own oracle deck, which is really fun. Can't even see it, which is really fun. So yeah, I'm going to be using the Heal Yourself reading cards, the Halloween Oracle, Illumination Oracle. Got a lot of fun stuff for you guys. I'm going to get an overall energy out of these two, and then I'm going to get an overall energy out of my Enchantment Tarot. I'm using a lot of different decks. I know this is a long intro, that's why I'm trying to talk fast because it's a little annoying, but I also wanted to start giving shout outs to readers that have inspired me and that I feel like I owe that to. No, they don't know I'm doing this. There's no catch or reason behind it. I just respect these people. I'm going to try to put the link below when I do mention a reader. Her name's Virgo Tarot. She's from Canada. She's probably my favorite reader. So I'm putting these people down in the description box because I want to share that because they've helped me so much. I want them to help you too, okay? So go check her out. Virgo, this is for if you have Virgo in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. You could also be cross-watching for a Virgo. I'm going to get you one of each of these. You could be going through some sort of deep transformation, or someone else could be longing for home, what feels like home, not understanding, like, where is home, right? Where's home for me? I kept seeing the home card, but let's see what comes out for Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for October 2020. What you don't see coming in your love life for Virgo. One card. If you have Virgo in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Pay attention to signs. So signs are cautioning you at the moment, okay? Somebody could not be on your side. Somebody could not have your best intention. You need to pay attention to something. Something's cautioning you. Something's trying to lead you in a certain direction, and possibly you're not paying attention. There could even be wise counsel, somebody trying to give you advice, or somebody will be trying to give you advice. I feel like you're trying to navigate through a tricky situation. You're being told to pay attention to the signs. On the bottom, Phoenix Rising, could be dealing with a Scorpio. I really just feel like you're going through some kind of deep transformation. You could have been putting this off. This could have to do with, it could easily have to do with what your family thinks, or doing something because you think that's what's socially acceptable, or what your family believes is socially acceptable. I just intuitively pick up that there could be a situation where you're not with your right people, or someone you're dealing with is not, and they want to be. Okay? So pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs, Virgo. Something's cautioning you. It's almost like something's really trying to lead you in the perfect right path, the perfect right direction, but there could be some obstacles ahead, or there could be something that's trying to hold you back, something hiding in the dark, like your fears, or a person, or something somebody's telling you or saying to you that you don't need to pay attention to. Or you do, maybe. So you have Zombie that just came out. So that's the Control card. I've never got this card, so let me see. Somebody could be trying to hold you back or control the situation, or you could be blind spots. So there's something you're not seeing. There's some blind spot, which means there's something kind of like, how do I articulate it? It's like there's something in your blind spot that you're not seeing, like an important detail to something. Okay, so let me see what this Zombie is. Should the zombie step unsteadily into your life, it's time to look at the concept of control. Do you want to control everything, leaving little to free expression? Do you choose partners who are not your equal so that you are more easily manipulated, so that they are more easily manipulated and changed to your liking? Or do you allow that to happen to you? If you're not living your most authentic life, it's time to look at why and how to change that. Wow. One of the most frightening aspects of the idea of zombieism is the idea of our souls and consciousness being trapped inside a body that does not do our bidding, but someone else's. I told you. Another idea is being buried alive, the fate of some, it is said, who get trapped in already dead bodies. You're somewhere you don't want to be. Somebody's playing a role. They're being fake. They're not living their authentic life, their self. Somebody's choosing partners based on who they can control and manipulate, not who they really love. So you could be trying to control a person, or somebody's trying to control you. There's definitely a situation where somebody, and I see this a lot. Have you ever seen, I mean, I don't want to get too personal on here, but those situations where somebody leaves somebody that's really like successful and pretty or whatever, or a partner that could possibly outshine them, and they choose somebody that's way out of their league. And I don't mean to be ugly by that, but I'm just saying, like, basically what I'm trying to say is always those people that choose to put people around them that they can outshine, that won't outshine them, like, that's awful. Because you need to, me personally, I look for people that I can look up to surround myself with, people that I can aspire to be, or people that I can learn from. I don't set out to, and I don't feel like people do it on purpose, or you do it on purpose, Virgo. It's just an unconscious, it's like a subconscious thing we do where we don't feel good about ourselves, or we don't feel true to who we are, and we kind of place people around us that will make us feel superior or make us feel better than, so we don't have to face those insecurities about ourselves. Or somebody around you could be doing this, but I definitely feel like somebody's in some situation where they are being controlled, or you could even possibly be letting your family control, or doing something you think your family wants you to do, or somebody else is. Somebody in this situation is definitely not being true to who they are. They're not being authentic, and they're surrounding themselves with people that they feel like they can outshine, or it's like they don't want anybody to look better than them, or they want to seem in control all the time. So no, if it's not you, it's somebody that you're dealing with that's doing this, okay? I don't know, it all just rambled off, but hopefully there was a message in there for somebody. Let's see. Pay attention to the signs, Virgo. Signs are all around you. You need to open your mind and pay closer attention to your environment. Your angels know that you've been feeling lost about a direction you need to take in your life and the decisions you need to make. They've heard your frustration and your pleas for help. They ask you to slow down, stop focusing on the problem, and allow a solution to come to reality. Helpers have been organizing synchronistic events to support you, but you keep thinking in that same stubborn way. Pay attention to repetitive signs and symbols. So this could be animals, nature, numbers, seeing the same repeating numbers, hearing music, like hearing a song that speaks how you're feeling or tells you what to do. Or, you know, there's definitely something in your life that you are pretending to be happy in, and you aren't supposed to be where you're at, or you're not being your true self just to people in general. And like I said, if it's not you, it's something else. You're in an environment that's not who you really are. It's like a facade, or somebody's putting on a facade. Somebody's afraid to be who they really are. And that could be just your own internal stuff, or someone else's, or it could be what other people think. What does Virgo need to hear for their love life? Virgo, Sun, and Rising Venus. It's like you want to stay in control so bad, or somebody else does, that they're willing to stay in something that doesn't fulfill them and doesn't resonate with who they truly are. Page of Blades. So the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I gotta get one more. There's been some sort of discovery or delay in communication. Ooh, the Moon. So there's secrets. I feel like there could be lies, deception, something hidden here. It could be on a Cancer or an air sign. You could have air in your chart. You could be an air sign or a Cancer. There's definitely something here. Ace of Cups. Somebody doesn't want to see their deceptive ways, or somebody doesn't want to see that somebody's lying or being deceptive, either you or someone else. I feel like somebody knows the truth. There's a lot of air energy here. Somebody could have moved away and worked on a new love situation, acting like it's a golden prize, acting like it's something to be proud of, but there's definitely something hidden. There's something under the surface. There's also something here about a surprising discovery or somebody finding out something that was hidden or not true. I do feel like you need to pay attention to the signs. The sky has a magnifying glass, so it's like really, really pay attention to the signs around you. Maybe even animals you're seeing, because there's a lot of animals in here. There's birds. There's like another animal down there. Something you could possibly see in nature or your dreams. There's definitely something in the subconscious that you're not paying attention to, and you're not listening to your intuition, or somebody isn't. Okay, so many air sign cards I just saw. So you could have it in your chart, or be dealing with somebody, or you could be in your head a lot. Okay, what does Virgo need to hear? Something's not as it seems. Somebody's going to discover this. There could also be delays in communication. You know, the Page of Swords and the Moon, to me, that's somebody that spies or stalks. You could be spying on someone else, you know, like that. Somebody in this situation, either you or somebody else, doesn't have to be you, Virgo. It could be another person. You could be living in an unauthentic life and watching other people's lives, like social media or something like that. What does Virgo need to hear? Somebody could be searching for hidden information. Got death in the world. Something's over. There's the spy again. Somebody's spying on somebody else, or somebody's going to find out a lie you told, or you're going to find out a lie someone else told. I keep seeing the death card. Well, you could be dealing with Scorpio, or have it in your chart. What does Virgo need to hear? What's Virgo need to hear? Virgo. Five of Swords. Somebody winning at all costs. Somebody doing whatever they have to do to win. This is mind games, manipulation. Somebody not playing fair in a situation. More air. Nine of Wands. Somebody being very defensive and on guard because they are wounded. So, that, I mean, somebody's defensive, on guard. There's an ending here. Something's going to come to a dead stop. Something's going to come to a complete halt. There's some kind of betrayal at the root of this. There could have been something in your life that came to a complete halt, like it just ended. Somebody could have moved or traveled. There's more Cancer. Somebody could have taken control of a situation and ended something. Somebody could have finally stood up for themselves. Also, you or another person, and did what was right for you to defend your position or yourself. In the past, we have sadness and loss over a living situation or a household. Something came to a complete end, a complete stop. There's sadness, loss, and regret. There's some kind of engagement or living situation here in the past that is like a little happy family, but somebody was sad and regretful over something. There's definitely some kind of change in the home possibly coming up for you, Virgo, or someone else. You have 2 5s out, so challenging times are coming, okay? Something's going to come to a complete halt. I'm not sure what. What's the crowning energy for Virgo? Somebody regretted something in the past over a connection or an engagement. So you have Taurus energy. You have 10 of Pentacles. and the King of Wands. Some of you could be in a really serious commitment with a Taurus or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That's what's crowning it. I feel like somebody really wants to be with you or be in a commitment with you, or somebody has a lot of passion for, what is this? What's in the future? Oh my goodness. There's that air sign again. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody speaking a harsh truth. Somebody making a really firm decision on something. Somebody's going to make a choice in the future. Somebody's been going back and forth about it, though. Emotional, too. Emotional. Oh, there's two women. So somebody's choosing between two people. There's a lot of people here. Who are all these people? On the bottom. Somebody needs balance, but they're holding back from making a choice. There could be a marriage here, or something like an engagement or a couple. Somebody's like together, but there's another person. There's some sort of truth being spoken. There's loss. You have Cancer again. Two of Cups coming out. Justice. Wow, are you dealing with a Pisces? There's Libra. A final decision. Death and the Five of Wands. Something's coming to a close. No more competition. Somebody's going to put an end to the competition. So if you've been stepping out on your relationship, Virgo, or somebody else has, I feel like that's coming to an end. Somebody's making a final decision to be done with something. Somebody doesn't want the competition. So, and that's the hope and fear. I feel like somebody's going to find out that somebody could discover a secret, discover that somebody's not living their real life, their authentic life. I feel like somebody's going to possibly, I mean, somebody could have either in the past did something that was very backhanded or manipulative, and it's very strange because I feel like somebody's in a commitment, but they got out of something recently too, or they thought something was over, so they stepped out on the relationship because other people were brought into the situation. Somebody's going to make it a final decision. I feel like put an end to the drama, put an end to the conflict. There's a lot of people involved in something. You have two kings and two queens. But you have a marriage here possibly, or a committed partnership, but there's other people in the mix. I feel like a lot of you have a fire sign that really wants to be with you or wants you to commit to them, but I don't know if that's going to be successful because, and even if it is successful, it could cause a complete ending in another relationship. That will be over because somebody's going to put an end to the competition. What's in the outcome is like no more fighting. Somebody just wants it to be over. Somebody's done with it, right? And then we have the Four of Cups. So somebody could get rejected in a situation, or somebody could be offering somebody else something they didn't expect. You know, the Four of Cups is all about not being happy with what's around you. The Tower, an unexpected offer and love's coming for somebody. Scorpio hardcore here. You have Pisces on the bottom, Hanged Man. Somebody's been hanging around trying to decide. Ooh, I feel like somebody's in a commitment and they're passionate in another direction. My God. Okay. So this is a situation, like I mentioned before, where I feel like somebody either ended another connection abruptly and got into something else too quickly, or somebody, there was some kind of upset or disappointment within a connection, and then they just brought somebody else into it when it wasn't even really over. But regardless, there's too many people in something now. And there's going to be an unexpected offer and love coming, a Tower moment. Somebody's going to offer somebody love that nobody's expecting in this situation, I feel like. There's you have Scorpio, Libra, Cancer, Taurus. Somebody's making a choice between people, I feel like. I also feel like there could be something where, say, Virgo, say you were in a say you broke up with a person, or you and a person broke up, it came to a complete halt, and then you got into something else, but you're still longing for this person. That person that you used to be with could be offered love out of the blue from someone else, but this situation is going to be balanced regardless. I feel like there's not going to be any more fighting. There's not going to be any more competition. I feel like karma is stepping in to bring somebody an offer, and it's a surprising offer, but something has to go first, right? There's too many people in an equation, for sure. No doubt about it. So, there's definitely a lot of betrayal and people being wounded in a situation, people being very on guard, defensive. There's a lot going on here. I almost feel like a water sign was betrayed in this situation, kind of. I don't know why. I feel like you have rejection here. This is about navigating who you're loyal to very carefully. What does Virgo need to hear in their love life for the month of October? Virgo. It's almost, you know what, it feels like somebody's very passionate about being in a commitment with you, but you're still upset over something else. And you're going to lose that commitment. Somebody's going to miss out on something, I feel like, because they don't take action. So it just almost feels like somebody's in a commitment, but missing another person or something like that. Or there's been a lot of problems. Somebody could have stepped out on a commitment or just caused another person to look in another direction because of all the chaos. There's a lot of competition in people. Moving just fell out. Somebody's moving homes or could have moved homes. Something did come to a complete stop and there was disappointment in a living situation. If this hasn't happened yet, it will. Moving. Somebody could be in fear of moving because the fear card came out. What does Virgo need to hear? Vulnerable. So somebody's definitely in a lot of fear. Somebody's very vulnerable. This involves moving, though. Seizing an opportunity. Long distance trip. So there could be somebody here that's wanting to move or take a trip. There's long distance. Somebody's wanting to seize an opportunity to move away, or maybe fear or vulnerability caused a person to move or travel or seize an opportunity and move in. But, I mean, missing you, pride and ego, and a karmic lesson. So somebody's pride and ego is going to get in the way of something. I feel like somebody's pride and ego, somebody's missing somebody. They've learned, somebody's probably going through a lot of karma. They're in a lot of fear. Somebody could have moved and regret doing that, or somebody could regret not seizing an opportunity, being at a distance from another person. I'm going to get one more for... Like I said, somebody's pride and ego could be holding them back from saying they miss a person, but I feel like somebody's going to go towards another love offer. Nobody sees this coming, so if you're the Virgo that's missing somebody, you may want to speak up, or somebody may need to do that with you. Yeah, somebody's drawn to another person, missing them, but their pride and their ego's in the way. There's something here about moving homes, traveling, moving. Yeah, because there's unhealthy patterns. Somebody could just move, jump houses, do things, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's unhealthy patterns has caused somebody to move homes or something like that. Or will. I feel like somebody did something way too recklessly or too passionately, and there's regret and loss around it. All right, Virgo? And if this hasn't happened, it could happen in the future. If you know you're not going to be moving your home, or if you didn't move recently, then it's not your story. But there's moving involved for whoever I'm reading for. And there could even be travel. I'm going to get a few more for you out, because somebody wants to leave something. I mean, remember the original message, right? Somebody wants to make a clear choice to walk away. There's air sign again. So some of you could have air in your chart. I'll be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Who is this person that's moving for Virgo? Who is this person that's moving? Somebody could be wanting to seize an opportunity to move in the future, but they're vulnerable and they're afraid to do it. But they want to. There's some kind of being drawn to someone, missing someone. Emperor, Aries energy. There's a heavy burden on somebody because somebody's trying to control. Somebody's trying to control something too much. Control. Could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries. Somebody's in a commitment with somebody and they're under a lot of pressure and they feel like they're being held back or controlled. Or you feel like you're being held back and controlled by someone else. Somebody's trying to be patient. Somebody's trying to balance something. This is around a commitment and somebody's not playing fair. Somebody's not playing fair. Somebody is being vindictive or holding another person back from moving. Maybe somebody knows you want to go towards another direction. They don't want you to. They're holding you back. I feel like this has to do with something in your past that you missed, right? You could be wanting to communicate. I mean, the Tower's here again. So somebody could be communicating with somebody from their past, or they're going to, because somebody's been very controlled in some kind of living situation or commitment, I feel like. Somebody's been very patient, trying to, I don't like this card. So this is all I need to know. And I think it came out in the other cards too. Somebody's not playing fair. Somebody's not being honest. Somebody's going to do something underhanded. Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups. Somebody's going to walk away from something that wasn't victorious. Maybe somebody made too quick of a judgment call and moved homes or moved in with somebody, or there's something like that. All right, Virgo, so I wish you the best. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.